About HORA's new exhibit, Between Superstitions and God, Life in a Romanian Village. Exhibit opened October 1st and going through January 5th, 2024. Now, this is an exhibit about Romanian superstitions and customs, customs that become superstitions and superstitions that become customs. A few words about the exhibit. You can just take a picture of this panel from this video and enlarge it and read about the exhibit, how it came about and what the significance of this exhibit is. It's really important for you to know that it wasn't easy to put it together because Romanians are a superstitious people. Not all of them, but many, and some of them are so deep entrenched in a person's psyche from childhood, from your parents, from your grandparents, and so on and so forth, that you just respect some of them without even knowing that you are doing it. So how it came about, we had the director of the center, of the Landmark Center, talking about maybe having an exhibit about superstitions, because we told her that Romanians are superstitious. And then she said, why not an exhibit? And I personally got the, I got the charge, and I have set up to do the research for this exhibit, which started basically November 22 and went through the last days of September, just before the opening of the exhibit. The hardest part of it was not the research, because research is beautiful, but the difficult part was trying to restrain yourself from using thousands of superstitions and from putting up everything that you know about the superstitions, which is very little. The hard part was finding a story or a chronological development of an exhibit. So an exhibit has to have a beginning at an end. So we started with superstitions related to birth. So we have a panel about the fates, ursitoare in Romanian, which is a beautiful superstition about who's writing the story of your life. We can say God does, and maybe he does, but it's important to know that the people have superstitions about these things. So we try to show here three ursitoare, the ones who wish the child everything that happens to that child in life. And we are using the gorgeous pictures of Gabriel Motica, wonderful photographer for Maramureș, loving his place, loving his country, but also being extremely skilled in taking beautiful photographs. So we have the midwife's story, the superstitions related to her, to the baby's first ritual bath, tăiatul moțului, which is the first haircut. After we talked about the birth and everything related to the child and the superstitions about childbirth, we are going to the wedding, the second big thing in a person's and a villager's life. This is the bride's tree, which, well, this is a mock-up, a small thing, but it could be big and full of pots and pans and showing how well off the bride is. The same thing with the two trunks, full of coverlets and things that are embroidered in the house and made to be used in the household. And it shows again how well off the bride is. Just attention to the two beautiful chergas, which are the coverlets, bed coverlets in white, red and black, and the other one orange. They are called cerga in Maramuresh, and my mother has ordered them when we were in Romania in the 50s from a friend of hers who used to be from Maramuresh, and she would order them. So my mom liked them, and I personally hold them from Romania all the way to America because I would never give them up. So also, I want to show you that we have these two beautiful groom and bridegroom and the bride, and the pictures about, again, Gabriel Motica, beautiful pictures about the wedding. And you can see on this TV rolling pictures about weddings in Maramuresh. We chose the costumes from Maramuresh because if all the pictures by Motica are from Maramuresh, it would be normal that our costumes would be from Maramuresh also. The wedding, the groom's flag, the spells of love, and so on and so forth. In the middle, you see the paparude. This is children dressed in leaves that sing and dance and trying to bring the rain. It's so typical for all the primitive cultures. And sometimes in some countries they are still alive. Now the funeral breads, this is the third step in a person's life. It's the last one. It's about death, but I didn't want to put something macabre. I just hope that it's more interesting to see the funeral breads with all the symbols on them and helping the dead to cross over into eternity. The symbols are interesting. If you want to read about them, visit the exhibit. They are on this panel. And these are superstitions about death. Now, why we have these pictures, beautiful pictures out here, to show that it doesn't mean that if you are on the third leg of your life, life cannot be beautiful. And the pictures are gorgeous and showing you that you are beautiful and useful. Something a little bit about the dough, because the grain is important, the wheat is important for the Romanian. We have a love affair with wheat. I've been told many times here in America that you Romanians eat so much bread. Well, bread for us is sacred. It's given by God, and it helped us survive all these thousands of years since we've been around. So something smaller here on this wall, it's not small as much as it is subject-wise small, things related to magic, supernatural, enchantments. For the children, we have the sounds of the animals that have an important role, and a lot of superstitions around them in our folklore. And this one is a beautiful scene. It wants to imagine the St. Andrew's night, which is a night of spells and sorcery, and a lot of garlic is used because St. Andrew's night opens the gates to the evil spirits, and people have to be together and drink and chant and talk among themselves and be merry so that the devil doesn't have a chance to come between them. And the fires are important at night, but also we have the garlic and the steaks just in case. The garlic is used plenty. You eat it, you put it on you, you put it on your animals, you put it on the window sills, on the doors, even on the trees, fruit trees in the garden, so that the evil spirits don't destroy them. This is a spell. It's interesting because the pictures are old, from 1975, from Sighetul Marmației. We got them with a generous, it was a generous gift from the director of this museum, and it shows how a spell against illness is done. Anyway, so this is about the photographer who did all these beautiful pictures in the exhibit. We cannot say how grateful we are to him because he gave us all this beauty for free. We talk about the vampires and the strigoi, which is vampire in Romania, basically. And you can see some really interesting stakes against the vampires done by our friend, collaborator, and wonderful skilled man who is Chad Waller. So this would be, in short, our exhibit. I hope you like it, and definitely, if you have questions, email HORA, and definitely come and visit it. Thank you.